The Logan Power Show. Welcome, everybody.
The Logan Power Show. The Logan Power Show. The Logan Power Show.
He is phenomenal.
The Logan Power Show.
He's here to empower you and impact
The Logan Power Show. The Logan Power Show.
It'll be a great show.
He is phenomenal. Hey everybody, welcome to the Logan Power Show. It's me, your host, Calvin Logan. Definitely. So hey, we're having some fun here. My name is Calvin Logan, the Logan Power Show. We nationwide, worldwide. We love y'all. Hey everybody, welcome to the Logan Power Show. It's me, your host, Calvin Logan, live here at the Point in North Charleston, South Carolina. I'm excited to have with me two dynamic ladies who are CEOs. They give back to the community. They play no games. I got with me right now, in my middle, Miss Katrina Garnes, and to my far right, Miss Rebecca D. Huggins. How you ladies doing?
Great.
All right. Well, everyone wants to know, first let's start with Miss Katrina Garnes. Who are you? Who is Miss Katrina Garnes? Who is that lady?
Katrina Garnes is a woman of many hats. I'm a recent graduate of Francis Marion University. I started my business immediately graduating from Francis Marion University. I have a video production company. We focus more on online videos, so we do online commercials, online promotional videos. We also do social media management, as well as we just recently started doing private and public workshops, technology and social media for organizations and businesses. So we do a little bit of everything, and immediate following me graduating, I also started my web show. My web show recently in 2015 turned into a blog. I've been able to interview so many people, and it's so amazing for me to be here and be on the opposite side of an interview. So thank you so much for having me.
Oh, definitely. Well, it's our pleasure to have him. It's good to see that somebody is taking the life of want to become a better person, and you graduated. Now you're walking in what you've wanted to do your whole entire life. Now, Miss Rebecca, Miss Huggins, tell us more about who you are.
First, I want to say that I am a mother and a grandma. In addition, I am an author, a minister, a transformational speaker, empowerment speaker. I have a girls mentoring group, I Lead Institute for Girls. We focus on developing the girls' leadership skills, getting them to become leaders academically, spiritually, professionally, financially, every aspect of the young leaders. And we serve girls ages 9 through 18 years old. In addition, I just released my first book, 8 Principles to Creating a High-Performance Organization. I'm an educational consultant, an educator of 21 years in the public school setting. So the Lord, approximately several years ago, spoke to me about starting my own business, Pets. Currently, I'm rebranding myself, and I'm known as Rebecca D. Huggins, the Educational Revolutionist. So I'm committed to making certain that I work with underachieving schools, going in, working with the principals, the teachers on best practices to positively impact student achievement.
Okay. Well, it's good to see we got two women that are trailblazers in both their fields, the media side, also the educational side, plus the ministerial side, the teaching side. Now, Ms. Katrina was looking over some things, the Cold Storm Productions, and you're more into the outreach. Explain to us more about your side, because you graduated 2015, and you're just going to some another levels. Tell us more about what else you do, like regards to the production side and your outreach ministry.
Well, as far as my outreach, I believe that you must give back. I come from a very small town, very humble beginnings. A lot of people don't leave my hometown. There's a lot of negative feedback coming from my hometown right now. So I believe that you must set an example for the youth, and you must give back. Recently, I did my first summer camp, and it was a summer camp with the city of Florence, and it was a media summer camp. And it's just exposing to these kids, these at-risk kids, different things, different options for them. Because if they don't know about it, if they don't have people telling them about it, I feel like it's my responsibility to show them, because you never know what that particular child may be going through at home. You never know what their living situation is like, and sometimes they just need that one person to talk to, that one person to show them that all they have to do is try hard, get an education, and that anything is possible. So that was something amazing that I had the opportunity to meet, and I met some of the most amazing kids. It was a wonderful experience, and they got something great out of it. Okay. And I hope that maybe one or two, I touched maybe one or two or all of them. Maybe they'll go in media one day, you never know. But also in the city of Florence, me along with 3 other professionals, I was the youngest, we started a networking group, well actually a group to empower minority professionals called Mingle of the PD, minorities involved in networking, growth, leadership, and empowerment. And basically we have a series of monthly networking events where we bring not only minorities, but any type of professional or business owner together to network and to learn more. So I just try to stay very, very, very busy, because I feel like I'm young, I'm smart, and I just feel like I have so much to offer to not only myself, but to the world.
Hey,
so
that's what it is. You gotta have a strong faith, and you can see that about yourself, that you took the initiative. I'm gonna graduate from college, and I'm gonna focus on this, and I'm not gonna say, well, I'm this age, I can't go that far, and I'm gonna go way over. Like we just heard when Quadri Stuckey said, like, people said the sky's the limit. No such thing as the sky. When you have God in your life, it goes past that. And I truly believe that what you are doing is going to change how people look at the outlet of how people see media in the media stream.
And one thing I just want to say, you just listening to him talk, you do have a lot of naysayers, people telling you what you can't do. In a career like mine, where media or television just in general, and you choose a career like that, and you have people telling you, why did you choose that career? It's going to be so hard for you to get in. And I took it and I ran with it. And I don't, I'm the type of person, when someone tells me what I can't do, I try hard to show them that I can do it. I'm not easily pushing over. But yeah, you just have to, whatever you put your mind to, just put your all into it. When I first changed my major, when I got to college, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was a writing major. I thought I was going to write books. That soon changed. I changed over to mass communications. I saw it. I was very interested in it. But I said, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to learn every aspect of it. Not only do I work in front of the camera, but I also edit, produce, and I assist with shooting all of my videos. So I am involved in every aspect of any production that I'm involved in. So it's just, just taking it and running with it and learning every aspect of it. If you want to achieve something, then you need to educate yourself in that particular subject or whatever it may be, and just don't let anyone tell you what you can't do, because you can do anything you put your mind to it. I'm a firm believer of that.
Definitely be a firm believer. Now, Miss Rebecca Huggins, they call you the person that fixes up the school, like you would say, lean on me. You're the Joe Brown of fixing up everything in the school systems. The success rate for you has been off the charts. They say literally you have 100% success rate when it comes to educating young people, and that they could be a failing student and turn to a passing student, and they ask you to come in there and be the Joe Brown and fix it up, to lean on me, the Eastside High teacher and the educator. Tell us more about what's the strategy, because that's unheard of. Somebody who can really fix a problem, but it's always a win. Explain that strategy.
Okay, well, in my book, 8 Principles of Creating a High-Performance Organization, I clearly lay out the plan, the 8 steps that leaders and instructional leaders, principals, leaders of organizations can utilize or implement in order to turn a failing organization into a high-performing organization. And one of the first steps is that you have to write vision. As God's word says in Habakkuk, the 3rd chapter, yes? It talks about writing the vision and making it plain. And it's important for the leader of the organization to have a vivid picture of how he or she wants the organization to function and how he or she wants it to operate. And then the second step is that you have to share that vision with everybody who's a part of your team, all stakeholders. And when we look at the educational system, my former principal, Mr. Isaac Lee, who's currently a principal in at T.W. Josie in Augusta, Georgia, he shared that vision with we shared the vision with the teachers, we shared it with the principals, we shared it with the Department of Education, we shared it with the local school board, we shared it with the district office professionals, and we shared it with the community. We wanted them to know that, yes, before we got here, this school was failing, but we are coming in to work cohesively with everybody involved in educating children in order to, first of all, improve teachers' instructional practices so that their test scores could go up. And then once we share the vision with all those stakeholders, they got on board, so they believed in us and they believed in the vision. And we consistently reminded them every month, actually. We reminded the teachers every day and the students every day. And then once we shared the vision, we made certain that we created a strategic plan of improvement. And that's really important because in the strategic plan of improvement, we delineated the goals. We delineated where our students were. We already knew that 98% of them were not reading. They were underachieving students. We knew that they were children of poverty. And we said, okay, well, we're going to put certain things in place. And the fourth thing is that we established academic goals. We knew that in math, as I said previously, that 95 to 98% of our students were underachieving in math, reading, science, and social studies. And so we said that by the end of the school year, we want to reduce that. We want to reduce it by 50%. And so when we went in, we had an aggressive plan to make certain that we were going to improve student achievement. Once we had those goals in place, we had to hire the right team. We were looking for people who were able to go into the classroom, who were using innovative instructional strategies, who were going to believe in the children there, who were going to do as we expected of them. And at that time, I was actually facilitating an English 1 class. All of them were not high-performing students, by the way.
Okay.
But I went in every day and I implemented and modeled best practices.
Okay.
And 100% of my students scored met or exemplary on South Carolina's high stakes assessment. And the same thing translated or occurred in all of the classes. And then once we hired the right team, we made certain that we provided professional development opportunities that were aligned to the goals that were delineated in our strategic plan of improvement. So we made certain that we knew that the teachers could not be in front of the students just talking. We knew that we had to change that. The students had to be on stage. The students had to be involved in cooperative learning. They had to be able to collaborate. They had to be involved in project-based learning in order to improve their analytical skills, their higher order thinking skills, and these are skills that students need to be successful in life. They need to be successful in college. They need to be successful in the military, because when you talk about the workforce want young people who are able to solve problems and to solve problems in a collaborative manner. Okay, so we provided staff development opportunities based on the outcomes that the world is looking for, the president of our United States is looking for.
Yes.
And and then we monitored the implementation process.
Okay.
It wasn't enough for us just to provide them with the professional development. We went in every week and we conducted those observations to make certain that they were implementing those strategies, making certain that they were looking at their assessments, making certain that their assessments and their tests were aligned to South Carolina's PASS test. And currently it's ACT Aspire test, but ACT Aspire is basically out of the door and another one is coming in place. But at the time, we made certain that they were teaching the students how to think critically in order to answer those questions, because that's the strategy. And students are gonna have to take a test no matter what situation they're in. And then once we monitor the implementation process and the students were able to meet their goals, we celebrated. The teachers received bonuses for increasing student achievement. The students received parties. They received things like, iPods and all of that for meeting their academic goals. So those are the 8 principles that anybody can use.
Well, you can see those are 8.
To transform and failing organization to a high-performing organization.
Well, I told you right now, that is exceptional. Definitely those out there, information on the screen. You want to contact Ms. Rebecca Huggins and getting her book. But before we actually go, I want you ladies to give us some motivation. Tell us where you want the legacy to be. What are you thinking? In short words, what do you think when you say Katrina Garnes? Can you give us a sentence of where you want to be, like your legacy when it's all said and done? What do you want people to say about you?
I want people to say that Katrina Garnes was a very intelligent woman. I want to be a media mogul. I want to be someone that children can look up to. I want to be someone that my peers can look up to. So essentially, that's why I'm doing the event that I'm doing in 2016, the Digital Empowerment Mastermind, Empowerment Luncheon and Workshop. It's an event for not only professionals, entrepreneurs, and also women and young adults seeking to enter into the digital communications and technology field, but just anyone in general to attend to receive information, and not only information, but to be inspired, to be educated. So anyone interested in learning more about digital communications or technology, or just taking your career or business in general into the next level, I would love for you to come to the Digital Empowerment Mastermind Luncheon and Workshop in February in Florence, South Carolina.
Hey, look out, look out, look out. Now, Ms. Rebecca, final thoughts. What do you want your legacy, at the end of the day, what you want the sentence to say about Rebecca Huggins?
What I would like people to be able to say about Rebecca D. Huggins is that I am the guru of education. I'm the go-to person. I am dominating in the educational arena, and I'm committed to making certain that with God's help, that we positively impact student achievement. It doesn't matter the zip code that the child lives in. It's all about taking the child to the next level.
Hey, that's what it is. I thank you ladies for gracing our stage. I appreciate you. Look forward to you coming back on again in 2016. I want to know more about what's going on. If you have another book coming out, the event, let me know. I like always partnering with the right people. And I thank you again. But like I said, look it out right now. These ladies right here, phenomenal. They do not play. Game changers. Katrina Garnes, Rebecca D. Huggins, I'm telling you, they're going to change your life. Contact them today. The information is on the screen. My name is Calvin Logan with the Logan Power Show. We appreciate y'all, and we'll see you on next week.